Hello, students and staff of Mammoth Heights Elementary. My name is Mr. Holtvluwer. You know me as Mr. H. Today is Monday, March 10, 2025, and this is Good Morning, Mammoth Heights. All right, well, let's begin our morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Well, boys and girls, let's check out what we have on our lunch menu for today. Today you get to choose between the orange chicken or the build your own sun butter sandwich bistro. And your lunch choices for tomorrow will be the macaroni and cheese or the chicken pesto melt. And if you can make it for breakfast tomorrow morning, it'll be the breakfast crumble. Now let's move on to our Mammoth Heights Positive Ambassador Matrix. I think all week long, let's talk about how we behave in the hallways. How we behave in the hallways. We're going to focus on the hallways for two reasons. Not only you can be the driver of your own bus in our hallways for safety reasons by making sure you walk, go straight to your destinations, and helping to keep our hallways clean and clear because this week is conference week and we would like to make sure our school looks the best for all our families here during conference week. So boys and girls, let's do our best being you're the driver in our hallways by walking, going straight to our destinations, and keeping our hallways clean and clear today, throughout the school year, and of course throughout the rest of your school career. Now let's move on to our birthdays. We have one birthday today. Happy birthday today to Miguel Rodriguez. And for our announcements, Miguel, you can come on down to the office and get a happy birthday pencil at this time, but make sure you get your teacher's permission first. And for our announcements, our Mammoth Heights Book Fair is open. So come to the library and visit the book fair. Our MHE conferences are this week. And we're looking at a possible fire drill today at 3:10-ish. Right around 3:10-ish, fire drill. We got to get that in every month. And it looks like a nice day today. So we'll try to take advantage of the weather. Also, your teachers have nominated our Positive Ambassador Awards. So let's roll the clip. All right, it's that time again for our Positive Ambassador Awards. When I call your name, make sure you talk to your teacher about getting down here to the office so we can get your picture for our Wall of Fame right here at the entrance of our school. All right, in Mrs. Bergen's class, Josiah Klein. In Mrs. Morton's class, Brandon Lobato. In Mrs. Sparrow's class, Libby Matthews. In Miss Kuntz's first grade, Chase Bowden. In Miss P's class, Kylie Felderman. In Mrs. Ruby's class, Sydney Lyles. Miss Belzer has a nominee with Whitney Franciscus. In Miss Fazio's class, Iris Dulive. In Miss Shashud's class, Case Bateman. In Mrs. Morris's class, Hayden Payne. In third grade now, Mrs. Bratstrom's class, Waylon McCune. In Mrs. Brown's class, Manny Reyna. Mrs. Cole's class, Luca Popo. And in Mrs. Kirkpatrick's third grade class, Aubrey Searcy. Let's move on to fourth grade. Mrs. Anderson's, Brady Schofield. In Mr. Burley's, Quinn Elliott. In Miss Hall's class, Vicky Carrera Molas. In Mrs. Kornfeld's class, Logan Sweet. In fifth grade, Mrs. Detmer's class, Saber Datoli. Mr. Sozier's class, Riley Knight. Mrs. Schofield's class, come on down, Jack Elmore. And in Miss Sobska's class, congratulations to Bailey V. Hill. Moving on to sixth grade, here we go. Mrs. Graham's class, Rylan Rucker. Mrs. Kunkel's class, Deegan Lee. In Mrs. Bryant's class, we got Olivia Burkhart. And in Miss Nelson's class, Liam Coper. Now for our specials who have nominated some students. In PE, Mr. Brown has selected Jackson Davis. Mrs. Van Dyke's art class, Ezra Gomez. And in music, Mr. Wilkinson has selected CJ Brand. And Miss Weiss has nominated Tatum Patterson. In Miss Henry's class, Aaliyah Romo. And in Miss Sterling's class, Suhan Kasuri. And Miss Kinsey has selected Wilhelmina Schmelzer in 5th grade. Congratulations to all of our students who are selected by their teachers. You can come on down to the office after you talk to your teacher, and we want to get that picture for our wall of fame. Way to go, and way to be positive leaders here in our building. All right, congratulations to all of our award winners. You can make sure you come on down to the office and get that picture so we can put your face on our wall of fame for being such a great example and such a great leader throughout our building. No matter what grade you are in, you matter for the positive culture in our building. Well, boys and girls, that concludes our show for today. I hope you all continue to be a positive ambassador for Mammoth Heights Elementary, exhibit leadership through our Energy Bus principles, and demonstrate a love of learning each and every day. And remember to dream, strive, become, because that's the Mammoth way. How you guys feeling on this Monday? Because I feel great. Yes. Have a great day. Hope to see you around. Bye.